Hi, it's Larry Gaines, Power Cycle Trading. In this video I want to show you my very favorite trade setup. But as you know, in trading there's no trade that is 100% certain. But when I see this setup that I'm going to show you now, it's very irresistible. Before we get started though, I want to show you a little bit of a market overview. Now we've been pulling down here on the S&P futures. You can see a pretty good move down to the downside. We made another new low here on Friday at 1759. Now my lower study indicators are still down. The momentum has shifted still down to the downside, and that's on the daily. Let's take a look at the hourly. On the hourly, came down here at 8, and then we had a nice move up, pulled back into the close. So we're at an area right now that next week will be a very telling week to see if we can hold in here and retake some of these moving averages. Now the NASDAQ 100 looks much better than the S&P. So you can see here it's trying to get back up above the 50 moving average here. Our indicators are starting to shift back to the upside. So in this kind of market environment, I am looking for those strongest stocks to trade, and I use my screener and my trading model to pinpoint those. And it's hard to short this market because in the past, if you've shorted it, you've just been run over. So what I've been looking at doing is just picking the strongest stocks and then playing those stocks using options primarily. So this is one stock I've been following for a couple of weeks and been in and out of it, but it looks very, very good for a possible big breakout, and that's QIHU. So first off, let me show you what's exciting about this trade. Now, I like to play trades from a breakout standpoint, and one of the best setups is when you have a compression or volatility compression squeeze, we call it, and primarily if you find a situation like this on a weekly time frame, it has potential to really have an explosive move higher and have a continuation higher if that's the direction that it will break. So right now, this is QIHU, and it started in this compression squeeze on the about the 9th of December, and we're still in it right now. You want to look at getting into these kind of plays before it actually triggers to the upside. It's very close to breaking out. My momentum indicators have shifted to the upside. So if this does trigger, which it looks like there's a high probability it will, it can go in the direction of this upside, for 3 to 4 weeks. So it's got potential for a big move up. Now, breaking it down, looking at the daily, you can see it's had a nice pop here on Friday, closed above that 96.80 level, and it made a high of 101. So I like this for a pullback. I'm in this already on a trade, and the beauty of this particular kind of trade setup is that even with the broad markets being negative or being sideways or being weak, this shows potential for a big move regardless. Now, if you get the direction of the market, broad markets behind you as well, then it has even more potential for the upside. So I wanted to share this with you, and also I wanted to share with you a free webinar I'm putting on, and this will be on February the 5th. Now on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, February the 5th, I'm going to be doing a free webinar on passive income strategies that can be used for every market, and this is using options. So I've been trading options for over 27 years, and these are some of the great strategies that I'll be going over in this free webinar on Wednesday. So if you'd like to learn more about these income strategies, credit spreads, long iron condors, long iron butterflies, calendar spreads, diagonal, and the old cover call, then join me and a small group of other traders on Wednesday, February the 5th. On this email, there's a link, option income registration. Just click on that link, register now before the spaces are gone. So it'll be a great webinar with lots of good information for you on income strategies for options. So hope to see you Wednesday, and enjoy the Super Bowl, and good luck trading next week.